Just put it underneath. Yep.
All right.
Let's see. Do we have any payments? Everybody's paid. Nice. Solid. Three. Teams.
Prizm's so much easier to like revisit, like with sorting. With like the select, it's like you can't really do it.
What's up, Vince? All right, Paulie said he's gonna call in, so give him a little minute to. We're gonna get rid of some of these.
Select NBA.
Get rid of some of these. Roy Hibbert.
I think next drop is optic Donruss. I don't think Select NBA is coming out yet, is it?
I think Optic Basketball's next.
Yeah, optic Donruss, and then what? Firework.
Yeah.
Here come the war zone.
You could do that.
Comments.
The game worn if you want.
Oh, who is it? Beal?
Beal.
Yeah.
Yeah. There. It's behind you. Yeah, I believe where everybody is sold. Not everybody. Every team is sold. Let me just double check. Yeah. All sold out, I think.
Here you go.
Yep. Alright guys, we're gonna, if you're new to our page, we do some giveaways, so these are gonna be our 2 giveaway cards. It is a Giannis Purple Wave, and then it's a Bradley Beal. It is a player worn. Oh, it is a game worn. Game worn Bradley Beal patch card. I'll let you guys know how you guys can win those cards. Alright, Daniel, you got the Grizz and Knicks. Nice. Hold on, someone. Alright guys, I'm going to give a little rundown of the teams. So we got Paul with the Hornets, AJ with the Celtics, Vince with Nets and Wizards, Leo with the Mavs, Vincent S with the Nuggets and Pacers, Brandon with the Hawks, Arthur K with the Bulls, Rob D with the Cavs, Brent with the Clippers, James with the Lakers, Brandon H with the Heat, Dimitri has the Pistons and Warriors, Art has the Rockets, Daniel has the Grizzlies and Knicks, Eric has the Bucks, Mario has the Timberwolves, Jack has the Pelicans, Jimmy has Magic, Matt has the Suns, Harrison has the Trailblazers, Andrew has the Kings, Christopher has the Spurs, Stuart has the Raptors, Chad has the Jazz, John Jay has the Thunder, and Jeffrey has the Sixers. So lots of people in this break. We are all sold out. We're all sold out. Let's see. What's up, Mr. Connect? Mr. Connect, are you you're Mario on this break too? If you are, let me know, cause I'll send you an updated shipping. I'll send you back some so you don't pay twice for shipping. Let me know, Mr. Connect. I wasn't sure if it was you also that was from our football break. So. All right, dear, you want to pick the box, or does Paulie want to pick the box?
Yeah, let Paulie.
All right, I'm gonna call in Paulie right now, and he's going to be our guest. He's gonna drop some basketball knowledge. If you guys are new to our page, Paulie joins us for every break and chats it up and gives us insight on players and that we don't even know, like prospects.
Woj goes to him.
Yeah, Woj goes for him for info. So I'm gonna give Paulie a call, and he's gonna be the third voice. So,
what's up, bro?
What is good, Paulie?
Not much.
All right, guys. So give Paulie I don't know what I'm saying.
Warm welcome.
Yeah, give him a warm welcome.
I can't hear the applause, so it's fine. Don't worry about it. Just go with it.
All right.
What's your question?
We got 6 boxes, top to bottom. Which one should we do?
Wait, hold up. Let me pause this because I got you in the background.
No, Bucks are not available, Vince.
All right. So what's the options? The box options?
There's 1 through 6.
Give me 5.
5. All right. Holly picked it, so we're gonna do 5.
Yo, if the box is bunk, we're giving you guys his address.
I don't know. I should
Paulie Mojo right now.
I should give your address for all the boxes that you picked for me.
Paulie Mojo.
All right, guys. Here we go. We got a box. We are ready. It's box number 5.
All right, Vince. What was your question, bro? I saw that you had the question in the chat. You wanted me to confirm. What's this question?
What was the question in the chat?
Yeah, Vince said he had a question for me.
Oh, I don't know what Vince said. Vince had a question for you? Vince, what was the question you had? Alright, wait, Team USA. Yes, Brandon. Yeah, you had Pistons in the last break, and you have Heat in this break. That is what I have written down. I actually don't have Team USA in my spreadsheet. Let me double check that real quick. Team USA is Chris. Chris has the Spurs and Team USA.
And while we waiting, let's hit the likes real quick.
I like that. All right, guys, we're gonna get into this. We're gonna start ripping. If you guys have any basketball questions, feel free to ask Paulie. He will drop that knowledge. You got a silver and a green in here. Oh, there's the question.
Okay, Vince, I see what you're doing. So the conspiracy is that, that is what happened. I don't know how accurate it is. Mike wanted to actually just step away. I think he did actually have a passion for baseball, and that had more to do with it than the gambling part. But they did do a lot to protect Mike. I think if Mike played in the social media era, we have a whole different perspective on it.
Got a silver maxi. I read about that. We got a hit for the Kings, I think. How about it? Tyrese Halliburton. What is the ceiling for Halliburton, Paulie?
He'll be a solid role player. So I think we talked about this before. I think there's some maybe like Chauncey Billups level. Like he's not gonna be a star. Might be a fringe all-star. But right now he's just playing really well in the role he has. I mean, he's ready made for the league. He came in prepared to do what he did. So they don't ask a lot from him. De'Aaron's the main ball handler. I think if they had that kind of pressure, if he had the type of pressure on him that was on, let's say, Trey his rookie year, we might not have seen him play as well as he did.
Okay. So, is he going to be better than Fox? No?
Nah, he's not going to take De'Aaron's job.
Okay.
If he takes De'Aaron's job, it's because De'Aaron wants out of here. It won't be because he actually did anything to take it from him.
Biggest threat to Team USA this summer? I have no idea. I would not know that.
That's kind of tough, man. I want to say, maybe
DeAndre,
Australia, but that's been decided to play because they are pretty loaded NBA wise.
Carl Terry.
Yeah, it's hard to say because the European teams are so spread out now. You might be able to say, Dragic, Doncic, maybe.
You're getting a flood of questions.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was gonna happen.
They want to pick your brain like how I do every day about basketball. Guys, every time I got a basketball question.
But, hey, we'll do it like this. You go ahead and get through a pack, and then we'll do a question. That way I'm not interrupting the break too.
Okay. All right. Do that. Paulie!
What up, bro?
This says Serbia. This says Serbia. Okay. Huh. Cam Johnson, Rudy Gay, Prince, Noel, Rodman, Sabonis, Silver, Jay Crowder. This guy threw a very good lob pass.
You love that lob pass.
I called it too. That's why I was happy. I was like, they're gonna throw it up to Ayton right now.
You called this, so I gotta give you props for that.
Oh, look at that, LaMelo. There you go. Paulie picking the fire box. 2 of the top 3 rooks already. All right, go ahead. I think someone asked Wiseman ceiling.
Okay,
or thoughts on Wiseman. Thoughts on Wiseman. Okay.
Wiseman's ceiling actually is fairly high, but I don't know if he necessarily reaches it on that team. He's not the typical big that the Golden State Warriors utilize in their system. So if Wiseman were to actually reach that apex, it'll probably be on another squad, maybe his second contract. I think there's a little bit of David Robinson there. I don't know if I'd necessarily go as far as AD, which is the comp he got. But he's athletic, he's got good size, he's got good hands, he can finish. My only issue with Wiseman is that he doesn't play like a big man all the time. There are times where he floats out in perimeter way too much and shoots way too many jumpers. And I understand that's part of the game now, but that's not necessarily in his wheelhouse just yet. So if he does less Burke Lopez and more maybe prime DeAndre, we'll see better results.
Can he be better than Ayton, you think? I like Ayton. I really do.
So the skill set that Wiseman has would probably be better than DeAndre's. Now, if he hits it, I don't know. Just because DeAndre is actually comfortable with what he does.
Nice.
So DeAndre is like comfortable in his skin. He's comfortable in the type of big that he is. I think Wiseman tries too much to be something outside of that wheelhouse.
Do you feel like Ant-Man got robbed?
You can make a real case for it. I do feel like LaMelo hurt his spot by coming back. I think if he just stayed hurt, the mystique would have stayed high. Because, I mean, he was far enough ahead to where it didn't matter what Ant-Man really did, even though Ant-Man went crazy.
Right.
But Melo's last couple weeks, he looked real sus. So because of that, I think it closed the gap, and Ant-Man has an argument. But regardless, the way it ended, I think was fine because in the end, Ant-Man is just going to use it as fuel. He'll probably turn up over the next couple of years.
Thoughts on Knicks rookies?
Toppin has a long way to go, and he might not necessarily get it on that team. I like Quickly's confidence is really, really high. I think he learned a lot from playing with Rose. I think he learned a little bit from playing with Peyton. I think he should be the point guard going forward, unless they land on some supreme talent. Like, he makes more sense. He's well paced, shoots the ball well, doesn't make a ton of mistakes, defensively sound, and better to fit in with Jules and RJ, since they will be the focal points going forward.
That's a nice hit. Green Cole Anthony.
Yeah, Toppin gotta go.
Suited asked who wins in the end who wins Trey and Doncic trade, or Luka and Trey trade. I don't even think it's a question.
So we have this conversation all the time. We have this conversation repeatedly.
Patrick
Without
Williams?
question,
That was good, Pat.
Luka is going to be the better player, all right? But with what Atlanta has constructed around Trey, if they end up further, because Luka doesn't get the help he necessarily needs, Trey might end up attaining enough accolades to kill that whole conversation. I feel like eventually that's going to happen. Trey will get enough accolades to where we won't have to make that who won the trade thing, and we won't have to go like, is Luka better than Trey, Trey better than Luka? It'll be kind of how, like, Olajuwon got drafted before Mike. Mike's the GOAT. But with what Olajuwon accomplished, we don't really look at him like he's Sam Bowie. We look at him like he's a separate entity. I think we need that to happen with Trey and Luka, and eventually it will.
Yeah, I can agree with that. I mean, you can't really hate on someone if they have like a all-time career, but they're just not like, like the best. Like Luka can put a legit case to being to ending up in a top 10 all time. Where I don't think Trey will ever be in that combo, but
no, he won't. Trey won't ever hit Luka's talent.
Right.
Luka's going to always be better than Trey unless Luka has some sort of career-ending injury or something like that.
But as long as
Trey can get accomplishments that may surpass Luka, depending on what their individual situations are.
As long as Trey gets some rings, that's all that matters, really.
Yeah, he needs to though to shut everybody up, because that's getting ridiculous. Like, leave him alone. They're two separate players. He couldn't help where he got traded to, who he got traded for. It is what it is.
Right.
To finally answer Broad's question, because he's going to keep asking this, if you don't hit the likes, then he can't say any more Raven slander for the remainder of the time that you guys do breaks.
There you go. There you go. Lifetime ban on Raven slander. And who's going to win the chip?
Who I think is going to win, who do I want to win? I prefer the Suns. Like, I want Chris to finally get his. I think they'd have to play really, really well, though, to beat what the Bucks have. They have the athletes for Giannis. They have the defenders for Giannis. I think they have the game plan. I don't know if Bud can necessarily outcoach Monty, but that's still a tall task, because at the end of the day, when we look at the talent disparity, it's pretty high on the Bucks end.
We got to sweat. We got a green Hornet. Do you guys think it's LaMelo? Vernon Carey. Dang. All right, well.
If it was his dad, it'd be better.
Theo Maledon. It's been a good box so far, though. There's been a lot of good rookies. Can Denny be the next Luka? I don't think so.
I'm gonna go ahead and risk getting you guys in trouble with a hell no.
Yeah.
And he cannot be the next Luka. That's not gonna happen.
Yeah. Brandon says, "Are Hornets going to be for real?"
I think so. I think Melo is enough to kind of change the culture over there. He already has. They could probably stay around that 7 to 8 seed, depending on how this draft looks and what moves get made. We'll see what kind of challengers they have, but they should be able to stick around that 7 to 8 seed fairly easily with a healthy Melo and that team just kind of growing together, because he's only going to get better at what he does. They're only going to play more efficiently. They'll get a healthy Devontae Graham back. They do need to get a big, because what they have over there is pure garbage.
Is Carey not? Carey's not good at all. Vernon Carey, he's not good at all.
No, man, stop it. Come on, that's your life. Vernon was nasty in high school.
That's cool.
Like high school.
That's so
like,
weird.
all right, so Vernon kind of fell into the same category as Jahlil Okafor. Now, I love Jahlil Okafor, but the game has surpassed what you bring to the table. He's more old school, plotting big, and we don't play like that no more.
Right. Okay.
Ben Simmons needs to get traded.
I feel like
start over somewhere else.
I feel like Blah's trolling right now. He just said Cassius Stanley Hall of Fame ?
If we're talking about like dunk contests after his career's over, there's a possibility there. I think he has a strong case. He could probably be first or second ballot, maybe.
Oh, okay,
If we're talking about actual NBA game, let's go ahead and not have that conversation
for you,
because it's not going to happen for him.
Vince, do you have the Wizards in this one? Sorry, guys. We usually have a little thing. Oh yeah, Vince does have the Wizards. All right, Vince. See, look, you got back-to-back breaks. You got 2 cards that are displayed.
What's that one?
It's a red, white, and blue Rui.
That's solid.
Jalen Green ceiling. I thought you already answered that.
No, I didn't
No?
get to Jalen yet. Jalen's ceiling kind of depends on how well he does with the physicality, because he is a tiny, tiny little person. And it's very difficult in the league to deal with the type of impact that he's going to endure playing the way he plays. He's very, he throws his body around. Like, he reminds me a little bit, just in terms of how he goes to the rack, he reminds me of D-Wade. Remember, D-Wade used to hit the floor more times than his actual feet touched the ground when he played in his prime. So Jalen isn't a big kid. Yeah. If he can add some size and he can add some weight, he should be fine, because the punishment is going to be real, especially if he ends up in like a playoff scenario, or if he ends up on a team where they're going to try to, beat him up, bully him. Like, I can see Jalen definitely getting the Pat Bev treatment. Right. Maybe opening night and Pat just kind of rough him up and show him what the levels are in terms of the physicality. But the kid's got a ton of heart. I think there's superstar potential there for sure. Basically, I think Jalen's rookie year probably goes similar to how Ant-Man's did. Depending on where he lands and how much tick he gets, he'll probably develop along the same lines.
Okay, Vince looks like he agrees. He said he needs to bulk up. So. Anyway, this was a silver Bane. Pretty nice. What's Bane's ceiling? I like Bane, but for not reasons that are basketball related.
You got a man crush on that dude.
I just like working out, guys. I appreciate athletes that work out.
I know you like guys that take care of the body. I get it. So with Bane, that's hard to say, man, because it's not really like the prototype is there, but he's just built physically different than what would normally attached to him. So
he got a shot too.
He'll probably end up playing the same thing I said about Sadiq earlier, where he probably ends up playing like a Jay Crowder type role, where he just defends multiple positions because he's strong enough to do it, and just his open looks when he gets them. Eventually he'll turn into one of those solid vet guys that'll have long careers and just be somebody you add to a team, or you in the offseason. Oh yeah, it's a good signing. I'm glad we got him, and then that'll be it. He's not gonna be a star or anything of that nature.
All right, guys, we got a first trivia question for this Ant-Man 2020 draft class. What is the name of the player that Edwards dunked on against the Wizards? I know Paulie knows this, but because he has a whole nickname for it, but I want
the nickname after.
I want the chat to come up with it. First one to come up in the chat, guys, we'll get that card sent to them. First one not named Paulie. Oh, I like that question, actually, by Brandon. Who will end up with more triple-doubles in their career, Westbrook or Luka? That's a great question, Brandon.
Yeah.
Cause
how much longer do we expect West to play?
I don't know.
Cause I think that's the key. Like, if he continues to play, I mean, we talked about this before, right? Once the athleticism goes away, West is going to be on a downward spiral of something vicious, right?
Yeah.
But he's also a freak in terms of just how well he takes care of his body and just the energy that he plays with. So he can still probably do this for a few more years. I mean, the points might come down. Like, we might not see the mid-20s. We might see somewhere along the lines of 17, 18, but you still get everything else. So I think he can still do it. This is kind of his niche. Like, this is going to be his legacy. So I don't see him stopping. But Luka could possibly take that, but I don't know if Luka's not really gunning for that type of stuff. That's the difference.
Yeah.
So Westbrook probably stays with that. Like, that'll be what's attached to him going forward.
But I think we already know if Luka wanted to get a triple-double every night,
yeah,
he could.
It's the same thing with
LeBron.
Yeah, with LeBron. If LeBron really went after a triple-double every night, he could probably get a triple-double every night.
Yeah. Let me see who got that right. That was For You the Truth. Who do you have? And also, he asked the question Zion or Ja, which I don't even, like, Paulie knows my thoughts on that, but...
It's Zion, dude. It's Zion all day, bro.
But who do you have, You the Truth? You got this question right, so you'll get this sent to you.
Hey, Vince had a good question too, because Ant-Man did body a couple different jerseys. So, did you mean the Wizards or did you mean the Raptors?
Yeah. Wait, was that the same guy? He posterized twice? No, right?
No. But he's done it on... Ant-Man's got highlights like that on 3 or 4 different teams.
Okay.
Portland included, because Melo looked at him like he was crazy. Melo looked at him like he wanted to give him to Andrew Bynum, but he knew better. Because Ant-Man is not built like JJ Barea.
Hey, this is cool. Kmart. There you go, Art.
That was going to be my other question was, how many bodies has he got?
Art with the nice Kmart Jr. What's Kmart Jr.'s ceiling?
I don't know, bro. I told you before he got drafted, I didn't think he was going to make it. So he surprised me all over the place. So I'm not even going to speculate on what he's going to end up being. I got to watch him next year in Houston once they figure out what they're going to do with their roster.
Dang. You the Truth says Ja all day.
Cool. That's fine.
Wow. All right.
That's fine.
What's your nicest Ja card in your collection? I would like to know that, since it seems like you're a big Ja fan. Your question came out for asking for M-Man dunking on a wizard. Was he a wizard?
Yeah, he's a wizard, right? Utah?
I don't know. Look at me. He made the question.
Yeah, isn't Utah a wizard?
I don't know.
No, he's a Raptor, bro.
Oh, who's on the Wizards he dunked on?
I forget, but it wasn't Utah. He was in Toronto.
Oh, man.
All right, scratch that. We said Raptors, not Wizards.
But you said Watanabe.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what they said, right?
That's his name. That's not his jersey, bro.
No, I didn't. I asked the question, which was he dunked against the Wizard, and Wait. So
The show is going off the rails.
Right.
Y'all gotta regroup.
So who's on the Wizards then? Because people answered Watanabe.
Yeah, because they remember the Raptors dunk being the one that was the most popular, but he did buy somebody in Washington too.
Oh.
I honestly thought Utah was on the Wizards.
Oh, that's a nice card. Look at that, Penny Green.
Yeah, that is nice.
Hey.
That's by the way, that's Paulie's all-time favorite player. Penny Hardaway.
Yep.
Kira Lewis. And
No, you broke my heart, but that's fine.
All right, noted. Well, maybe Utah needs to get his points up or something, so I know what team he's on.
Daniel's asking Ja or Zion going forward. Daniel, I'm way bigger believer in Zion than I am in Ja, so I'm biased towards that. I'm not even going to get into analytics, but Paulie can answer that question if he wants to.
Wait. What's the question?
Ja or Zion going forward?
It's got to be Zion, bro. Yeah, Zion. I mean, dude. Okay. Here you go. So, Ja's extremely talented, right? I get that part. The only real concern you can really have with Zion is the possibility of him getting hurt for some sustained period. So I get the durability question being in play, but if we talking just pure talent and what he brings to the table, it's not even close, really. Ja's nice, but there's a ceiling to that. There's a cap to that. Like, Ja's not going to be able. He got Memphis as far as he possibly could. He doesn't have enough ability to really carry that team the way they need to be carried. And I would venture to say Ja's probably maxed out or pretty close to maxed out. Zion still has more room to grow. Like, he's still playing with training wheels at this point. And giving you the numbers he's giving you.
He's like averaging 27 and 8.
Yeah, he's a walking. He's a problem, bro.
Yeah.
He's a problem. He's ridiculous around the cup. He's got some of the softest touch in the league outside of maybe Kyrie. You can't physically do anything with him, and he doesn't use the physicality to his advantage the way he could. He doesn't rebound the way he should. He doesn't have a jumper, and he's still killing people. So it's not really even close. Like, Ja's doing everything he possibly can to help Memphis win, and we see the results. He needs more help. Zion has to figure out everything that he can do on the floor, and when he does, it's a wrap.
That's a good.
Yeah,
valid argument.
I'm not gonna argue anything against Zion because I already hands down would pick Zion. So.
That was some valid arguments though. That probably just answered. Like,
I think suited. I think you need to do this with Kuzma.
Do you have a Kuz question? We're not doing Kuz question.
Suited. This is what you need to do with Kuzma, all right? Just let it go. Let it go.
Hey, I'm gonna say this shit live. Kuz peaked his rookie year in summer league. He's been the same guy since then.
Yeah.
He has not improved on any aspect of his game since then. That's what we're dealing with.
Vincent, send us a picture of your Penny Hardaway 5-card set. Send it through us on Facebook. We love when people send us pictures of their collection. I agree though. Yeah, Kuz peaked a long time ago.
Yes, he was gonna bounce back.
Tim Duncan though, red, white, and blue.
Alright, so if we really want to see Kuz take off,
wow, look
we
at
probably
this.
need a situation
This is
like
creepy.
Kuz will have to manage a situation like Jordan Clarkson did.
This is
So where
creepy.
they need him to be that other scorer,
Right.
and he's just given carte blanche to do it. That's why Jordan worked out the way he did. Because if you look at it, Jordan Clarkson's game has not changed since he came in. But he won 6-man last year because Utah only has one person that can put the ball on the floor and great. That's Donovan Mitchell. So
Yeah.
they needed Clarkson to be the other person to do that, and they just let him do his thing. And they have enough defense around him to where if he did go cold, it didn't hurt them that much. Kuz needs a situation like that. He's got to have something ideal to really maximize what he could possibly bring to a team.
Right.
Yeah, I agree. Agree with that. You the truth. Send us a picture of that as well on our Facebook. That's an awesome card, though, by the way. Jaw Optic Auto. Is it numbered at all, or any parallel? There, we got one more. We got another question, guys. For the Steph Curry Prizm, I think it's from last year. Yeah. Where is Curry ranked in the total 3-point field goals made all time? So where is he ranked currently? And he's gonna shatter the record, by the way.
Yeah.
It's like not even gonna be close. It'll probably be like me, then Steph.
Those three is broken. It's crazy how close he is to beating that record, though.
And he's like gonna be playing.
I got a question. Do y'all think Clay is going to end up behind him when it's all said and done?
Ooh, that's a good question. Do I think Clay's gonna end up second? Huh. I need to look at the list.
Yeah.
But there's definitely a possibility on that.
Ooh, Vince got that one.
Vince, yes, Vince got it. Well, Paulie got it, but Vince, you got it.
And then a follow-up to that would be, I think we're going to look at the three-point records the same way we look at passing yards in the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
So where does like a Ray Allen or a Reggie Miller fall when we get later on and they get passed up? I still think they'll land top 2 because that's how the game is played now. It's just going to be more and more people shoot threes.
Easily. Yeah,
So
that's a valid point for sure. But Oubre, Tyler Hero, this guy is partying it up, I think. Kevin Love,
Tillman, making babies instead
and
of making
Pritchard.
baskets.
How good is Patrick Williams gonna be?
On that team, I think he's talented. I think he's super talented. I think he's really young. He's got a lot of potential. He plays hard. I feel like he could probably. The hope is that he develops the way that Kawhi did, and I think there's a possibility there, but it's hard to say, man. He's playing with Zach LaVine, and they don't have a ton of direction. Like, I don't think the Bulls fully have it fleshed out what they really want to do or where they're really trying to go.
Yeah. Vince, you won that card, by the way, the last one. Yep. Suited says Trae Young's going to end up first all time in threes.
We got to relax.
I think.
We have to relax. It's okay to relax. It's okay to calm down when we have these discussions. We don't have to, like, completely jump out the window. It's okay.
Ice traded gang.
Awesome, Vincent. Thank you. Thanks. Appreciate that. We will check that out for sure.
Hey, so I'm getting ready to start driving, so I might switch over to the car, just so if I disappear for a second, that's fine.
Yeah, you're good. We get Paulie chatting it up with us, answering all of your questions while hitting the road.
What doesn't he do?
I know. Paulie's goated. AI. So me and one of my friends had a debate about AI. He said that AI wouldn't be in the top 10 point guard of all time. And the only thing I have to that is, like, do you consider AI a point guard? Like, would you guys consider AI a point guard? I think you need to make a separate... I think you need to make a separate category for players like AI. Like, list them as like a combo guard. That's what I would do, I think. Moutier. Then Isaac. There we go. Finally put an Ant-Man. This box has had so far every rookie. And Nwora. Cello Pacers. All right, Bloss says he's a point guard. Still, okay.
Alright. So what was the AI talk?
It was the same question I asked you. Like, are we considering Iverson a point guard, or is he more of a combo guard? Like, what would you consider him?
I mean, by today's standard, like I told you when we talked about it, he's kind of the godfather of this whole combo guard thing. But we're gonna have to put him as a 2 guard the same way we put Tim Duncan as a 4. So.
Okay. All right, I like that. Didn't sleeve what? Suited? Suited, I sleeved the AI. Can't disrespect a legend like that.
I'll be careful, Vince, promise.
Appreciate the concern, Vince. Hope your brother is okay. TJ Bubble Warren. I'm not even gonna say his name because I always butcher it. Belinka. Belinka. I don't know here.
Look, it's Nemanja Bjelica.
Yeah, Nemanja Bjelica. There you go. Guys, we got a Hornet sweat. Can we do it? Like, I feel like Deer pulled a ton of Hornets color last break. Grant Riller. Man.
Really?
What's up, Dakota? Feelings on RJ. RJ Barrett.
I actually like RJ a lot. I told you when we first had that whole conversation about the Duke boys, RJ was probably the one that I'm least concerned about. Like, Cam might be the most natural basketball talent out of the group, but
Right.
does he have a heart to really play the game? Zion obviously is a freak. However, the injury concern can be a real thing. RJ, there's no real concern. Now, he might not be the most skilled, might not be the most talented, but he's going to work harder than anybody else does. I think that heart, that fire, like he's got that killer mentality. He might not have the ability to match it, but he got the heart, got the will. So I think RJ's gonna be probably really good. RJ might end up on like a Jimmy Butler type of feeling, you know, to where it's the guy that's not the most skilled, but he's put so much time and effort into his game, he's undeniable.
Wait. Oh, dang. Killian Hayes silver. It's a really centered one, too. Has a little mark on it. I don't know if you can see that. Killian Hayes is going to get out of there, right? Because Cade?
If he can't play with him, yeah, you gotta go.
Wiseman.
But they might be able to work it out. They might be able to play well together. Maybe Cade takes pressure off Killian and vice versa. Because, I mean, in all honesty, they got a ton of guards over there. A ton of young guards that can all fill that role. So, like, Damian Lee was really good. Frank Jackson, for some reason, replaying his career over there. Killian and Cade should be fine working together. But I think at some point in
Seku's
time,
probably going to be an all-star next year.
Say what?
Seku's probably going to be an all-star next year.
I mean, you'd like for him to be, but I don't know if that's necessarily going to happen.
Guys, I bought a lot of Seku rookies. I was a believer in him, but I don't know.
To be honest with you, I think the people that would benefit the most from Kane will probably be Sadiq and Isaiah Stewart.
Sadiq and
probably
Stewart?
actually
Okay.
Josh
Yeah. Josh is hooping. Yeah.
moved really well off the ball, and Kane will find him. And I think they could be pairs on defense if they work well.
AG. Oh man, they're doing this to us
It has to
again.
be it.
It has to?
Yeah.
Alright. Deer says it has to
It
be
has
it.
to. Damn. Bro.
Man, that's crazy.
Oh my.
They've been doing this to us the whole break.
Bro.
And it's so off center too.
Well, that's a good thing, right?
No.
What if it was it?
Alright guys, our last question right here for this Scoring Kings Carl Malone.
Hot packs.
Hot Packs.
Fleer.
Who was drafted second from the 1985 draft? In the 1985 draft, who was drafted second? I'm gonna say probably who was drafted second. That's probably Chris Middleton.
That's a tough question, huh?
Greatest player of all time. That's for the truth is asking it.
Jordan. Well, it's
No,
Mike.
no hesitation, Jordan.
Yeah, it's Mike. We don't really. That discussion's got to stop. It's Mike. It's Mike. It's a pretty wide gap. And you can argue too all day. Argue that on face, but Mike is the GOAT for the reason that he is the GOAT. There's no other question. And it is what it is.
There you go, Mike. Does Ben Simmons' free throw thing bring back memories of Nick Anderson?
I see what Blaw's doing. I don't like it. But I think it's doing. No, it doesn't, because I didn't expect Ben to actually make the free throws. Nick, I did think that he should have made those. And I don't like the play. So that's not funny.
Brogdon. Jalen Smith. Jabari, Jaden McDaniels, and Jalen Smith. Dang. Let's see who got that question right. Dakota. Dakota with, yep, Tisdale. That is the right answer. Dakota, who do you have in this break? Sorry if I already asked that. Let me know who you have, Dakota.
You know, Wayman Tisdale had the Jazz album.
No, I didn't know that. Really?
Yeah, he played. I forget what he played jazz when his career was over with. And he dropped the album. So my dad probably has this. He's a jazz fan. I don't know what that like.
Huh. Alright, go check that out, guys. Wayman Tisdale, jazz album. Okay, Dakota has the Hawks. Okay, cool. All right, guys. At the end of this break, we will be randomizing for this Giannis purple wave, and also this Bradley Beal game worn patch. The way to enter is you go to our Facebook page and comment on break number 123, which is this break, and comment what team you have and post a fun fact about your card collecting or sports experiences, or even post a picture of some cards that you have that you want to share. That way we can stay connected and let's see. I will post it right now. So this is the post to dark post to 123. Vince is asking what happened to Cam Reddish, and is it psychological?
I don't think it's any more psychological than it's been. It's always kind of been that sleepwalking or just go for other starting to look like he doesn't belong. The problem with him in Atlanta, the reason why the development is not going to happen because they have about 8 people that play the same position. And now that they're winning, we don't have time to wait to figure it out. DeAndre Hunter seems to have figured it out. Gallo is already playing that role. Bogey's playing that role. Kevin Werder is playing that role. Solomon Hill brings more value. So we don't really have time to wait when we're trying to win now. And then also with Cam, I mean, he's had injury issues too, so that plays a part. But in terms of just his skill level not translating and him not really having the room to grow, it's just not the right spot for him. There's too many people there that are actually contributing, that do the same thing you do, and play the same positions you play. We don't have time to wait for it.
All right, so maybe a new start then for Cam will be good. New team.
Maybe, but that new start, it's not like we're looking at a D-Mac Vince Carter thing to where the skills there, there's just no room for him to get the minutes. Like, Cam's got to do work. He's got to do a lot of work. He's gonna have to pick up a lot of different things in order to make sense to get the minutes on the floor. There's not really a team that can say, you know what, stop Cam Reddish in the rotation over here, and then we can really see what he does. Like, there's not a situation around the league where that makes sense. Like, even with just like, we'll take Post for instance, right? When he got out of Philly and they looked at the situation in Orlando, it's like, okay, with the guards they have over there, they'll give Post the keys, and then we can really see if there's something to salvage with this player. And he showed moment. There's no team in the league where you can say that about Cam, because he's playing one of the deepest and toughest positions in the league, right? And it's like, if I'm not going to give you the ball and rely on you to make something happen if you haven't really proven that. Where with a point guard, you kind of don't have a choice, because they're usually going to be the first line of setting up the offense, of running the sets and whatnot. Cam isn't that. You got to make a conscious decision and give it to your wing. So your wing has to be a Tatum, a Brown, a Luka, a Bron, something like that, to where you feel comfortable making that decision, putting the ball in his hand by choice. And he doesn't really give you enough to be confident in him to do that with. And this is heartbreaking for me because I love Cam.
I do too.
I love Cam.
I bought a lot of Cam rookies and stuff. But
yeah, that's why I call him Cam Reddish, because he pulled us off.
Damn, I like this. We got a lot of comments, guys. Let me see.
You're going to be live on the show, so if you speak, you're on the show. There you go.
Chris. Sorry, guys. I'm just adding up all of these people to this list. What do you guys think about the segment we incorporated, asking Paulie all these questions? I personally, like, he's my go-to for basketball. Anything basketball related, I'll talk to him, just because, I mean, he studies it like no one else. So, like, any type of basketball question I have, Paulie's my go-to.
Love you too, bro.
Yep, them too. Okay, so Andrew. Andrew commented. Sorry, guys, I need to add up who commented. A couple people commented a few times. Appreciate that, though. So, we'll see. if you guys enjoyed this the Cello break, we'll be posting some more. So I think we posted one that we're gonna do next week Tuesday as well. So definitely check out our page. I know some of the teams sold for much less on our page than they did on eBay. So claim teams there, message us, chat with us. And then I think Mario's the last person. Mario.
Yeah, while we're waiting, let's get the likes up, man.
what is our like count at? What's our like count at, guys? We're at 8. Alright, Vincent said he liked it. Kept things interesting. Polly is a legend. I think that is everyone. I'm gonna refresh our Facebook page one more time just to see that I got everybody. And then oh, we got more. Dakota. Okay, Dakota said he just got back into cards.
Welcome back, Dakota.
Right?
Welcome back. Welcome back.
Damn, we had a lot of people joining.
Welcome back.
It's the Poly effect. We got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 people comment on our Facebook. I think that's a record, guys. That is a record.
Hey, let's go.
That's a record, guys.
It's
I'm gonna give a little recap of some of the hits. Jaden McDaniels, Jalen Smith, Killian Hayes Silver, Saban Lee, Riddler, Nora, Pritchard, Tillman, Duncan, Flynn, Penny, Kira Lewis, Kenyon Martin, Skylar Mays, AD, Tyrell Terry, Trey Jones, Winston, Silverbane, Vernon Carey, Theo Maladon,
Maladian.
Josh Green, Patrick Williams, Shaq, Tyrell Terry, Ramsey, Hachimura, Cole Anthony Green, Halliburton, Edwards, and LaMelo. So, box wasn't too bad. We got probably the top 3 rookies that you would want, I would say. Cards can definitely be stressful. They can definitely clutter up your room. I would know. And then let me just double check. Alright guys, we will run the randomizer. So top spot we'll get the Giannis. And the bottom spot we'll get this Beal. Was there a Wiseman? I think there was a Wiseman insert. And Isaiah Stewart, I am not too sure. There's definitely a Saban Lee and a silver Killian Hayes. Okay, guys, so we're going to run it. It has to be greater than 5. 10. So, here's everyone that commented. Good luck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Good luck. 10. Vincent with the Giannis. And Paul with the Beal. So Vincent S. Welcome to, I think this is your first break here, Vincent. So thank you for joining us. Need a, you have the, oh, right there. I got it. There you go, Vincent. This is a nice hit, Vincent.
Vincent with the come on. Nice hit, man.
And then Paul getting this deal. Daniel, we just put one spot per person. This is because it gets to if we do it that way, then people will complain like that they spent more for one team, and then it just gets too much of a mess. But if you message us your team, your PC, I'll go through my cards and I'll send you something. So, yep. So, that was the break, guys. Thank you guys for joining us. And thanks, Paulie, for answering everybody's questions. Sure they,
No doubt, bro. Anytime, man. Like, anytime y'all want to do this, just let me know.
Yeah.
I'll be available.
Yeah, for sure. I think, especially, like, I saw a lot of questions from people that, this was, like, their first break here with us, so definitely I think it helps to keep everyone interested. But I'm going to wrap this up, and everybody have a safe weekend. We'll be back on Monday. Next week we're going to break from Monday through Thursday. We usually do Tuesday through Fridays. But I'll be on a trip, so I won't be here Friday. So we're going to do Monday through Thursday. And hope you guys can join us for those breaks. If you guys don't even pick up a team, just hop in and chat with us. We always appreciate the support. But
thanks, Paulie. Haven't already hit the like button, do it on the way out.
yo, Paulie, thanks for hopping in tonight, man.
Yeah, no doubt, bro.
And thanks to everybody that was constant with the questions.
Right? Yeah. There's a lot of good questions too, you guys. We appreciate all the good questions because it forces people to think if you ask good questions. So
it allows people to express what who they feel is better in whatever position or everyone has different opinions, but we can come together and decide strategically what's best.
Yeah. All right, guys. Take care. Have a safe weekend, and we'll see you guys back.